Welcome to the Tony the Prophet channel on YouTube. Thank you for taking the time to tune in. We had a great week one. We're looking forward to a good week two. It's much harder. We're going to do our best. Here we go. Just to recap last week. Good games. 8-2 against the spread. Bad games, 2-2 against the spread, and smell games, 0-1 against the spread. Grand total of 10-5 against the spread for week one, which is one of the toughest weeks. We're out in America to get those picks for free. Nowhere. Listen to the profit. So here we go for week two. First game, Giants versus the Bears. The By the way, go to nygunderground.com. Look at my deep dive. I give you the full analysis of this game, all broken out, what's going to happen in advance, and who the winners are. But Chicago favored by 5.5 points. That's too many points. Giants are road warriors the last 3 years. 10-2 last 12 road underdogs against the spread. 12-3 against the spread last 15 games on the road. It's just too many points. I'm calling this Chicago 23-21. But alternate score, Giants could win this game and pull it out. They had a baptism of fire last week against the league's best pass rush and the Steelers. They may win this 24-20. I have a bet on the Giants with the points and on the money line. Okay, next game, Atlanta and Dallas. I like the over better than the spread. This is a fantasy bonanza. Play Zeke, and this is in daily fantasy. Play Zeke, play Cooper, play Gallup, play CeeDee Lamb, play Dak. Okay, on the other side, play Matt Ryan. Do some stacks. Matt Ryan, Julio, Ridley, Gurley, engaged. Plenty of points here. Dallas is better at home. I don't know what Zeke likes is better at home. Um, if you take a look at the data, Cowboys after a loss with Dak at quarterback 15-8. Since 2008, Zeke at home 13-4 away, 6-12. You like the zone bet. Plenty of points here. Um, Atlanta defense is suspect. Uh, Dallas gets into it in a big way, 34-27, and they cover. This line's been falling down from like 5 to 3.5 for Dallas. Tampa Bay versus Carolina. Brady gets his first win, although I think Carolina can do a good job of keeping this game under the 9. They should have won last week against Oakland. If Matt Rule used the best defensive player in the league, McCaffrey, to get that 4th and 1, they could have went ahead and got the winning touchdown. He used a fullback, they didn't make it, and they lost the game against the Raiders. Uh, you still have McCaffrey, and you have some weapons here for Carolina. But Brady gets his first game. Godwin is out. Scotty Miller is a good DFS play in replacement. Denver versus Pittsburgh. Um, Pittsburgh's the better team here. They come home. Big Ben is just getting cooked up. He had a slow first quarter, but then he got back. He's got all his weapons healthy. Juju and Deontay Johnson and everybody. Snell looked good in replacement of Connor. They're the better team. This is a low scoring game. Denver has a good defense. Pittsburgh 24-13. They cover the 7. Okay, Minnesota at Indy. I was originally on Indy in this game. There's going to be a stay away game, but uh, Minnesota has the better defense. Big game for Thielen. They scored 24 points against the Packers. They started out slow last week and got into a hole. They have Dalvin Cook. They have Thielen. They have the better players here. My cat's trying to muscle in. But Doyle is out. Burton's on IR at tight end. Rivers get back to his old stuff. Minnesota close, 24-20. They cover the spread. They're actually getting 3 points. You could play that game on the money line. Washington versus Arizona. Washington showed they had great defense, great front seven. Chase Young is for real. Arizona plays better on the road, as you saw last week, than they do at home. Um, Murray's the real deal. They could put up some points, but Washington keeps it close. 7 is too much. I love this game. Went from 6.5 to 7. I'm taking the points. Arizona 24-19. Here's the best game of the week. Carolina, excuse me, Kansas City versus the Chargers. Okay, uh, Kansas City destroys the AFC and the AFC West. Kansas City 10-0 last 10 games against the spread. 10-0 straight up last 10 against the spread. 6-0 against against the spread against the Chargers last 6 games, 8-0 against the spread against the AFC, and Chargers are 1-6-1 against the spread last 8. We have what we call a profit trademark. The preponderance of the evidence is on the Chiefs, and they're going to win. They're going to win big. They double up. They double up the Chargers 34-17. Baltimore at Houston. I'll keep this quick. The only thing you need to know about this game, last time they played last year, Baltimore won 41-7. Uh, they overmatched this team. Houston 7-9, 8-8. They're not. Bill O'Brien doesn't know what he's doing. I'll lay the points. Give me Baltimore. Tennessee versus Jacksonville. All you need to know about this game is Derrick Henry. Okay, Jacksonville run D is not good. The prop for Derrick Henry is 118 yards. He's going to go over there. He's going to get 2 touchdowns. Jacksonville, the mustache had a good game last week. They may be better than advertised. Tennessee's defense is good. Tennessee wins at home, some home cooking. They win this game comfortably, 28-17. It could be even more than that. Now we get to the stay away games. Buffalo at Miami. Buffalo has 3 linebackers out, and the fourth is questionable. They're going to go down to Miami where it's 87 degrees and high humidity. Miami is, believe it or not, is 9-4 against the spread the last 13. Buffalo's a superior team. Maybe the beard can get going, but they're going to find in a close divisional game. Buffalo pull it out, but it's 20-16. They don't cover. I'd stay away from that game. Here's one of my favorite games: Detroit against Green Bay. Okay, Detroit always plays the Packers close. I believe they're 6-0 against the spread the last 6 times they played. Let's give me a little data. I'll give you real quick. 2017, 30-17, Detroit won. Second game, 35-11. 2018, they won 31-23 and 31-0. Last year, they got robbed in the game. They lost 23-22. They were leading 59 minutes of the game, and Cleve Blakeman called 3 bad phantom penalties against them and stole the game 23-22. And then the last game of the season, without Stafford and Detroit playing for nothing, Green Bay was life and death against them and just pulled it out 23-20. America's on Green Bay, especially after last week. Detroit plays them tough. I uh, I love Detroit. I got a wager on them and on the money line. Uh, I had the money line last year, $100, but Blakeman stole it from me on that game. But I had the score here: Green Bay 27-23. Detroit covers. I'll take that. This next game, Toilet Bowl, Jets versus Frisco. Everybody's hurt. Frisco's the better team. Um, Gase is going to play Geritol Gore. Bell's on IR. The only people that the Jets have to throw are Herndon and Perriman. All their places are hurt. Kittle is hurt. Um, this is a tough game. Frisco's got to come to the East Coast. They're the better team. They'll win 23-13. Just stay away from it. That game goes under. New England, Seattle. Everybody likes New England. Seattle, Russell Wilson in prime time. 25-7-1, 22-9-2 against the spread, passer rating of 103.4. Seattle's the better team. They haven't been playing well at home. They actually played better on the road. But I want to see Cam do something, not against Miami. They hid the ball from him and he ran, and they did nothing. Seattle wins this game 27-21. I just made it a stay away game. The line's a little too rich at 4, but I like Seattle. I have some money on the Seattle as a stay away game. Philly against the Rams. This is a game. The line went to the Rams to Philly. Now Philly's ahead. You can go to dartboard.com and take a shot. I'm taking Philly 26-24. The only reason Rams a great team. Only reason is that their front seven should be able to keep Goff in the pocket. When he can't roam out, he's not as effective. But just stay away. This game's too close. A fumble, anything, a bad call, you can affect the outcome. In the last game, New Orleans going in to play the Raiders in their new home. Too bad there's no fans. Um, Thomas is out. Sanders should fill in. It should be a bigger role for Taysom Hill. Vegas can score some points, but the defense is leaky. I'll call this New Orleans 27-20. Actually, New Orleans is 7-0 against the spread. Last 7 on the road. They actually play better on the road than they do at home. That's a misnomer. Everybody thinks that in the dome they're great, but not a great game. Tough with the Thomas out and going on the road. But New Orleans, believe me, New Orleans is a better team to find a way to win. 27-20. Thank you very much. Thanks for tuning in. I'll keep this quick. Tell your friends and tune in again next week for the Profits pick. Thank you.